Ora mi conto adesso. Come sta? Morning. What is that? Good morning.
Oh yes, Sebastian. Good. How are you? Okay, join for. Okay, do you, Sebastian, go for lessons anywhere? Go for lessons.
I used to, but I stopped because I had to work
So, how many joining you? Is it 10 out of 10? 11 out of 10? Very good. So, if you had to come and do classes with the professor, they will do classes with them. He has classes online, or you can come to the class. All right? For SCA, the front category. For 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, 1 in the front. Recommend visit the garden.
Somebody named like that. No, that's actually it's very high. Wow, that is Sabash give me my family. Sabash was it for free. The European rented as yet. I'll tell you how I would in the is because I'm rich. You want to be cheap, free back. You have no money. You have a whole you have me too. Right. I mean, you
Nice. It's not a nice way to talk to you.
but because my friends are teaching about money. So here, right?
Yeah, I would understand your computer is not distracted with the one phone. So, wait a second. There's a dependent to get the question book, and change the user. Yes.
Wait, wait, just hold on. Get another. Yes. Everybody, for one year. Everybody, go here. I just hope it's good. That was very nice.
Any of you have an elastic band?
I have a watch. No, I don't have a watch.
So I shouldn't have any elastic band. Elastic bands. Yeah, I need one to put on this. Wait.
This one.
Hmm?
I'm sorry. Yes, and I'm. Go down. Go down. I will get to see that. No, it's hiding. Yes. You can actually. So if I sign it, it's welcome. When you welcome, and you are welcome. I am welcome. What's the arrow? dia pakai microphone this. Aku bisa awal soal speak apa Nintendo. Where are you British? Okay, so yes, I do have two airbags. And I rock good now. Let's see if you follow it. Yeah, but I can't say multiplayer. Yeah, because there's no internet. I have internet. Wait till I get to work on YouTube. So should I do how am I going to do this? I expire. I don't have to pay no like the company FBI. Name two breakfast. Oh, I got it. That's one. Okay, that's another. I remember to see the prodigies. But I could have enough. This is not the.
Good morning. All right. Hey. Stop playing. Good morning. Right?
You must introduce me. I don't. We talked in my. We didn't talk in my. No, you do. No, you do. He did work out. Project studios. Project studios. Project studios. Project studios. Why is it I'm not very high about this? Oh my god, this is Minecraft. This is not Minecraft rule. It is a fake. My industry, what suggested is go to police myself otherwise. Swear. I'm yelling with it. In terms of that, I talked to the take my chair. Yes, once I talk to somebody, they know who I is. And then talk to you. And then okay, the name is Sebastian Ario, and I see that he has okay, but finally, oh my god, I am because I this route that's taking representing a box.
Christiansen and Christine, they missing. Just call to see if they come in today because. Alright, yeah. I want she bring a computer for you. I want she bring a computer for you too. Yeah, but Mickey bring your computer home. Or you forget to let you bring your computer. Oh, how far away is it? Well, if you want to. Alright guys, fellow students did, so we're gonna go ahead and start right now. I think they come. I'm not sure. Yeah? That's wonderful. Alright guys, so I'm waiting till final. I'll just make up for this.
Oh, I know, I think that is so good. Search me up, there's really not something.
Hey, Sebastian, the game on your phone is shocking you from learning. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Because if you press it too hard, it will call the button inside it, so it will come on. Just plug in the USB thing on this. Password on it.
My name is DJ. Watch DJ. Princess. Something. I just typed that randomly. Wait, I can't see that. That's the best. Yes, die.
All right, Sebastian. That game is real distraction. Huh?
You know the game is famous for that.
Yeah, game is real distraction on the phone.
Yes.
All right, guys. So you all know that this week you all starting web development, app development, right? Okay. You all know that you all starting web development and app development, right? I'm going to show you all something which is just to get you started, right? Screen number 2. I'm going to share screen number 2. You all able to see that smiley face on the screen? Everybody can see that smiley face on the screen? Who would like to draw that smiley face for this one?
I can draw that smiley face better.
I think y'all could draw that smiley face?
Better.
Yeah. All right. So what you all gonna be learning now, right, is what is called JavaScript. All right. JavaScript is built into the browsers. So you can see that it's the Chrome I'm using, right? Remember we used this before when you always writing your web page and interacting with the colors. You all remember that? When you combine the primary colors to make secondary colors. You all remember, guys? Right? So we're gonna be leveraging that power which is built into the browser, and you're gonna be exploring what is called JavaScript, and you're gonna replicate that, and you're gonna see how it is possible to develop a game, right? The code for the whole game for yourself. All right. So what I'm gonna show you next is something that you all get to see that is possible, right? And if you work hard enough, right, you will be able to do these things for yourself. Okay. Yep. All right. Who finished installing their Visual Studio from last session? Anybody? You didn't get to finish installing it? right, so remember we said that it would take some time, right? All right, so you're going to learn the first steps that we have on the board there, right? First of all, you can see that this on the screen is something we call a canvas, right? You all seeing it here, guys? And you all see this canvas have a certain amount of, a certain dimension, right? It has a length in this dimension, right? And it has a width in this dimension. You all can see it have a color. You all think you all could set up that color? Gray. What combinations of R, G, and B you expect would give you this gray? Right? You all remember when you did that earlier? All right, and then this is seen here now, right? It's called an ellipse. So the center of the ellipse is somewhere here, right? And you're gonna be able to define that center, and then you're gonna be able to draw this ellipse. You all seeing it, guys? All right, and then these two dots, right, are considered the focus of the ellipse. And then you could draw this half ellipse here, and you can see the next portion of it is missing, okay? And then you could fill the inside with a yellow color, and that's how you make this giant smiley face, all right? Now I'm going to show you guys something, which is something that you are already familiar with, right? I'm going to show you the code which is responsible for doing all that, right? Let's see. I'm going to put it on this side of the screen so that you guys can see that. All right, so you all remember, right, on this side of the screen. I'm just going to magnify it so you all can see, right? So you all remember this thing that says document type. You all remember HTML tag. You all remember the head, the title, and the body, because we did all this already, right? All right, we understand that there's someone new in the room, so you'll just pay attention. I'll be able to try to bring you up to speed in a few minutes. All right, so here is this tab that you are seeing for the first time. It's called script, right? So remember, we have the less than sign, the greater than sign, and then we have this forward slash to end the tag. You all remember that, guys? You're going to be typing that for yourself just now, right? And you can see inside here is where we define the script, and we have all these functions set up. All right, so this part here is what is responsible for creating that ellipse on the screen, guys. You're seeing the ellipse on the screen? Yeah? So the ellipse here have certain parameters, right? If we change the parameters, let's say I make this 300, how do you all expect the ellipses, the smiley face is gonna respond? Anybody? If I reload, what's gonna happen to the smiley face? You see that? I'm gonna change. What did I change here? Alright. Let's erase that. 300. Alright. Save it. Let's see. Let's reload. Look at that. You see what is happening? So when I change the value, you all could see that ellipse start to shift to the right. You all seeing that, guys? And if I continue to increase this value, that ellipse is going to shift even further to the right, okay? So I just change it to 350 and I save it. And then now we can refresh on this side and you're going to see what's happening. Look at that, you see? It's going further and further to the right, okay? So you all understand what this thing here does, right? This 350, it moves the center of the ellipse to the right. You all seeing that? All right, what about this one? Right, so we're gonna move this back to the correct position. We're gonna put it at 200, right? And we're just gonna save that. And let's see. When we reload, right, we should get back this one. Right, guys? All right, what about the color? This handle that says fill, let's see if I can zoom in so you all can see that a little bit, right? this handle that says fill, right, is what is providing the color, right? So you'll remember R, G, B, right? So we mix in what two colors we mix in here? Maximum 2 colors. R and G, right? So red and green mix give us what? Yellow. You all remember doing that? Right? So if we want the smiley face to be blue, what do? Right? We set these ones here to 0. Okay? And we go ahead and save it. Then we reload on this side. Right? And we're gonna get black, right? You see brown? Okay. So RGB, if we change this now to 250, right? Then it's gonna turn into blue, right? See? You remember doing that? So you all see the same things that you all learned before. That is what is now necessary, right? In order to do what we do on the screen, right? All right, so let's see if we could set it up to red, 2, 5, 5, and we set it back this one here to 0, right? All right, so now it's red, right? You're seeing that? All right, so here now, here is where we have how to write an ellipse, right? And all these things. So we have this ellipse that we have here, this one and this one, right? You can see the fill. The fill is what? Black. You're seeing it? Because there's no color there, right? We could change that fill to yellow if we wish. Let's try that. 255 and 255. Let's see what's going to happen, right? And let's reload that. Look at that. You see? The eye is now yellow, right? You see it, guys? Right? The eyes are now yellow. All right? So ain't he looking scary right now? Right? What if we make this smile yellow too? Right? Right. So what is responsible for that is this second ellipse that we're seeing here. But the first one kind of dull out. Right? That's what we need to do. Right? So what I'm explaining to you all is the simple steps in this code and how to replicate it. Now you all gonna begin to type your own. You all ready? Huh? Everybody ready to type your own? Right? So we're gonna begin with the first thing, right? So I want to zoom back out of this. Right? Yeah, you're just going in Notepad, that's all. Right? Notepad. Right? No, they're not supposed to have anything open on this screen. Because this is something that we did before this. Right? So you're going in Notepad. Right? Everybody open Notepad as yet? Notepad looks like this. That's Notepad, guys. Right? So remember that? And you're going to be typing that code for yourselves now. Right? From right here. In Notepad, right? Now, you all know that this part of the code is very, 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 very important, right? That's gonna remove that information, yeah? Right? So the first thing we want to type in Notepad is what? Doc type HTML. You all ready? You all ready to do that? In Notepad? Everybody have it? I'm gonna bring it across, right? So right here is where we need to be, right? Right here. So the first thing is less than sign, then what? Exclamation mark, right? And then we write in caps, doc type, right? DOC, right? TYPE, doc, right? You see it? Doc type, and then we write HTML. You all seeing that? That is to label the text as HTML. You all seeing it? Mm-hmm. Right? Right, so this, he was now asking me, right? What's this mark here? That one. That's an exclamation mark. To get the exclamation mark, you're using the shift button and you're pressing 1. Okay? Right? You're using the shift button and you're pressing 1 and you get the exclamation mark. Everybody seeing that? Right? So you all know the rest, right? So it's HTML, right? This is the open tag. And then what, we have to close that tag one time, right? /HTML. You all seeing it, guys? So right here when we have HTML, guys, what? Which L? Is the L here? Well, not exactly. Because you can see the one stroke, the stroke on the 1 point down and the one is a little bit more beefy. I just put that one beside it to show that it doesn't exactly look the same. Alright, so you all know when we open and close, right? HTML tag. So we want to enter this close HTML tag, and we want to continue to write the body of the HTML on top there, right? So the first thing is to put this writing on the screen. So what we're gonna call it? We're gonna call it, right? Smiley face. Okay? So we're gonna write head. You remember this? Head. Okay? And then what we're gonna write inside here? So remember, when we open a tag, we must close that tag, right? So to close the tag, we do like that, right? So now we can write the title of the web page inside of that notion right here. Yeah? So we go ahead and write title. You all seeing it? So remember, when we open a tag, we must close the tag, right? Let's go ahead and close the tag one time. Title. Right? And let's navigate back to this position here where we could begin to write what we need the title to be. Right? So the title is smiley face. Okay? You all see that? Smiley face is the title. Everybody have that? Everybody have smiley face as the title. Right, so that's all the information that goes into head, right? Then we need, yeah. So let's erase that quickly. All right, very good. Thanks for pointing that out. Then what we need now, the body of the code, right? Okay? We need the body of the code. So we're gonna go ahead and write body. Like that. Remember, when we open a tag, we must close the tag, right? This is HTML, right? So body, open and close just like that. Okay? You're seeing it? Now inside this body here is where we're gonna position, right? This is what defines how we position everything on the web page. Okay? So what we need to set up a tag. We set up P tag like that, right? And then we want to align this P tag to the center. So we write align. You all remember that? Align equals, right? Open and close quotation, and we write center. You all seeing that? So we want to center align anything that is in this P tag. You all seeing it? Now we want to close this P tag now. Remember, when you open a tag, we must close the tag, right? So that's it. So inside here, we could put some information. Whatever information we want to put, right? For that tag, right? Now, to put the canvas on the screen, right? We have to align the canvas. So you all remember that the canvas is, you see this canvas here? Isn't the canvas the gray thing? Isn't it in the center of the screen? You're seeing that? So we enclose the canvas in a P tag, because with the P tag, we could set the alignment, right? So this P tag here, right? We're gonna use this to define a canvas now. So we're gonna write, right? You opening a new tag, canvas, right? You all spell it just the way I spell it here, right? And we wanna put an ID on it. So you're gonna name it my canvas. All right, so we could call this anytime you wish. All right, so remember this is an equal sign, guys. Don't forget, right? That sign here is an equal sign. Not showing so well, but it is an equal sign. And we have double quotations. So remember how to get the quotations. Let's look at the difference between that and the equal sign. You can see the equal sign is two things, right? And the hyphen is just a single thing, right? So make sure you have that, you type that correct. So this is an equal sign, don't forget, guys. And then we have double quotations, right? So we given the canvas an ID so that we could call it, right? Now we're gonna close that, and remember, every time we open a tag, we must close the tag. So we have less than sign, / canvas, and we close it like that. You're seeing it? Yeah? So look, inside the canvas is where we're gonna draw something on the screen, right? So that's exactly what the information you need here, right? Right? We are drawing something on the screen inside of that canvas there, right? So the P alignment is to align every canvas to the center of the screen. And we could write here that, right? Our canvas, right? Just like that, right? That's it, our canvas. That's what we have right here, right? That's our canvas. That's where we want to draw the canvas on the screen, right? So that does it. We are now set up, all right? And the only thing that is missing is defining our script. And our script, right? We could call, right? We could call the different elements that we need to draw the smiley face on the screen, all right? All right, so let's see if we could write that script quickly. You all ready? So open, right? We opening a tag, and the name of this tag is called script. Now remember, anytime we open a tag, we must close that tag, right? You remember that? Anytime we open a tag, we must always close that tag. So we close that tag one time, script, just like that. You see it? All right, so inside the body of the script is where we're gonna put all the information to draw the smiley face on the screen. You're seeing that? All right, so inside here is where we're gonna put all the information to draw the smiley face on the screen, right? So the first thing we must call is the sketch, right? SKETCH, and then bear in mind, this is a capital PROC, right? This is just setting up, right? So that we are setting a variable, and the name of the variable, you all remember variables from Pascal? Similar in JS, right? JavaScript. So the name of the variable is sketchproc, and we're gonna make sketchproc equal to a function, right? And that function is processing, right? This is just, yeah, processing instance. Right, that's what we call it there. Now, you all remember the open and close curly brackets that look like that? You remember that? That's our open and close curly bracket, right? Right? So this allows for this, whatever we put on the screen to become interactive, right? So we have processing instance, and we have our fancy open and close curly bracket. You all see that? Now we have one open curly bracket here. Now remember, anytime we have one open curly bracket, we must have a close curly bracket, right? So we're gonna just press this to go down, and then we could write the rest of the code inside here. Right? So the processing instance is going to happen with, and we're writing again processing instance. And make sure you guys spelling it properly, right? Right, and then we want to close that bracket, and we want to open our next, right, curly bracket. You're seeing that? Once you type this once, you don't have to do it again. You can save it on your thing, and we can even make a game just by typing this once. Okay? All right, so we have with processing instance, we have our open curly bracket, and we're going to set the size of the canvas now. Okay? So we're going to say size. Right, we're gonna make it 400 by 400, right? It's not too large. Okay, 400 by 400, and we want the screen to update. Right, so this is the frame rate at which the update is happening, and we put in 30. That's supposed to mean 30 milliseconds, right? All right, now all the program that we want to write is gonna go here. Okay. So we're gonna set, we're gonna say all our program code goes here. So this is a comment, right? Program code goes here. You all see it? Program code goes here, right? So all the code for that program to write the smiley face on the screen for us is gonna go here, right? So that's just a comment that we're leaving. Right, you all could see that comment, right? You all seeing it? Everybody here? Sebastian? You catch up? Yes. It's not the first, you all wrote all this already, right? The first thing you all see, the first time you all see in script. Right, and this is what we need so that we could use the functions to write all the different 3D shapes on the screen, right? So we have script on top, we set up the variables, we set up the size, we set up the frame rate at which your browser is going to refresh, right? And then all the code to actually start to draw things on the screen is going to go right here, right? You all tell me when you all catch up, right? Cassidy, you reach? Cassidy, what are you doing? Why are you on that computer, not on yours? How you helping and you ain't do it for yourself? You almost finished that? All right, go ahead and finish first, right? Once you finish, then you can access. Right? Everybody reach where I reach? Right, still waiting on you, right? Right, so everybody catch up? Yes. It first? Alright, so I'm gonna walk around. Alright, so go side, head. Tighten my face. Alright, so this is to be an equal sign. Yeah. Yes, it's not actually showing whether because I'm see bars sketch from equal sign. Yeah, you want to talk to show. So down is on the screen. Right, canvas ID is the equal sign. So you can replicate canvas, right? So it's body. Right, so you have script, very good, right? So you have this is an equal sign. Like function processing insert as the capital I. Given processing insert, right? Then you have a fancy open to bracket, curly bracket, you must close in that fancy. Right. So the reason we have open curly bracket and some close, right? And go ahead and write with processing insert, the attention to capital. Very good. Very good. All right, right, so you need Sebastian?
He said, control is good.
Hmm. Everybody connected to the internet?
No. Yes,
So I'm gonna slide the arrow back up, right, so that you guys can see the rest of the stuff on the screen, right? Right, looks like that. Right, so you do right at this time, right? Tap the left shift, that's this, and that, okay? And see that's the sign. Let's see shift one. Okay, that's the sign. And to get the forward slash. Title now. Right? That's what you finish. If you want to do this already. Right.
Okay, I'm just pressing.
Right, so you're gonna type in all the program rules here, right? Right, so Cassidy, when you finish now, because you're almost finished, right? You can scoot across and help them to type what you found. Okay? Alright, so guys, right, you all, everybody here now, right? So as we were saying, once you set up this script, then all the information to draw on the screen goes right here. Okay? All the code to draw the different shapes on the screen is gonna go right there. Okay? So the first thing we need to do is to fill. Alright? Fill the ellipse with a certain color. Okay? Hmm? Yeah, we can go down. Just a little bit, right? So I just allowing them to type as well. Right? So I'm gonna scroll down just a little bit like this, right guys? And you all remember now, right? Check it out. We're gonna type ellipse like that, open bracket, right? And we're defining now the center of the ellipse is at 200, right? So you all remember the size of the canvas is 400, guys. You all remember the size of the canvas is 400. Half of 400 is what? Very good. So the center of the ellipse is 200 across, and then what? 200 up. right? Because half of the next 400 is also 200. You all seeing it? Yeah, so it's 400 by 400. So that is what we're using, half and half, right? So the next step, right, is to set, right, the other parameters of the ellipse. So we're going to use 200 by 200 as default again. Right, so that now is going to put the ellipse on the screen. We're going to have to fill that ellipse with a color, but we're not ready to fill it as yet, okay? Now, you all remember we open a fancy curly bracket here? You all remember when we open this fancy curly bracket? Right? We must now close it here now. All right? Close that fancy curly bracket and then put the semicolon. Everybody seeing that? Everybody seeing that? All right, very good. Everybody finished with writing ellipse? All right, so we are now set up to draw the ellipse on the screen. You all seeing that? However, guys, unfortunately, as it is, it's not going to work because we need a source, right? We need a source for all the functions that we have there, and we need to call those functions. Okay? So at the bottom here now is where we're going to call the functions, and then we're going to go back on top and we're going to set the source, right? And you're all going to be able to draw your ellipse on the screen. You all ready? So at the bottom here, we're going to write var, right? Canvas, right? Remember, we're using a canvas on top, and that canvas is equal to, right? That's an equal sign, guys, right? Document dot get element, right? And we're trying to get the element by ID because remember we called it my canvas on top here. ID was set to my canvas, so we getting that element by ID, right? So document dot get element, right? And we want to do by ID. So capital B, common Y, capital I, common D. You see that? So we setting the canvas to be what? The element, which is canvas on top there, that we set up the ID for it, and it's going to be equal to what? What's going to be the ID? My canvas, right? So we need those curly brackets there. We need two of them, right? You all seeing that? And inside here, we're going to write my canvas, exactly as we spell it on top. All right, everybody, exactly as we spell it here, is how we're going to write it here. You all seeing that? Everybody seeing that? All right, so remember, at the end of every statement, we must put the semicolon. You remember that? All right, now that we get that, we need to pass this function that we created earlier, sketchproc, right? We also need to pass that function. So let's go ahead and pass that function. We're going to write var, and we find in the processing instance that we typed on top there, right? You're seeing that same processing instance that we have on top in the brackets right here, right? So it's the same processing instance here and the same processing instance there, right? Same thing we type in here, right? Processing instance, right? And we're gonna set that to be equal to new, right? Processing, and we're gonna call the canvas that we have on top and the name of the function. Canvas, comma, sketch. This is a common S, sketchproc. Because that's what we call it on top here, right? We call it sketchproc, okay? So it's the sketch processing. It's just a short to say, this is how we're doing the sketch processing. And then we put a semicolon like that. Everybody seeing it, guys? Everybody seeing that? Right? So you all should have exactly what I have, right? And you all should have the end of the script right there, and you all should have the end of the HTML right there, just as we have it. Right? So, if you all follow the instructions immaculately, right? Right? The next step is to save it and then open it on your computer, right? So as we have it here, if we save this, guys, right? So we're gonna go File, Save, right? And we're gonna call this what? My first sketch. Okay? We're gonna call it first sketch, right? First time you're drawing 3D objects using code. Right, save as. Right, first sketch dot, and where you see text, what you need to put there? HTML, right? Right, guys? We could have selected here as well, but you just type dot HTML. Everybody here? Cassidy? You right there? Where are you? Sebastian, you right there? Where are you? You still on the code? Yeah? Right here? Which one? This one here? Canvas equal document dot get element by ID. My canvas, as we call it on top. Yeah, you're saving it as a file on your computer called my first sketch. All right? Yeah, you can use all this one. Yeah, you can use it like that. All right, so remember, guys, you just went to save as and you call it my first sketch, right? And then you just click save. And you want to save it on the desktop, sit right here, and yeah, no problem to find, right? Everything that we work in should be on the desktop. Okay? All right, so remember, guys, I said that this is not going to work. The reason why it's not going to work is because we need a source. We need a source for the functions that we're calling, right, in script here, right? So we have to set up a next script after the body, immediately after the body. Right, we're going to set up our next script and we're going to define what the source is. So we have script, right? Remember, every time we open a script, we must close it, right? Right, script, just like that. And inside here, on the other side now, we're going to write SRC. SRC is short for source, right? So the source has to be a web address, okay? Right, and this is going to be the tedious part, right? Is knowing the source for the functions that we're calling, right? Now, if you all get familiar with Node.js in the future when you're developing games and apps and so on, right? You're going to know this just like that, right? You're going to know the sources because you're going to have to work with the sources every day, right? So now we're going to write the source inside here, right? Remember, is, right? We press it to get these, we press shift and the number, the button just to the left of the enter, right? That's how we get it. We get one and we put our next one, right? Now the source, as I said, is a URL, right? So the protocol is HTTPS, right? Then that is a colon, guys. You see it? Then 2//. So that is called the protocol. Hypertext transfer protocol, which is a secure version. That is why the S is there. Okay? And we have the colon, and then we have the 2//. We are almost done drawing our first 3D object on the screen. Okay? Our first object on the screen, which is in this case an ellipse. All right, so we have HTTPS, right? Colon, right? We have the 2 slashes. Everybody here? Very good. So the next thing is to type the address, the domain, CDN. Everybody seeing that? .js delivery. Well, we're not typing on the delivery. DEL. Right. So IVR. Right. CDN.js.delivr.net. Right. And then we need now the folders. We need to specify. So that's the domain. And then we need now exactly what page on that website, right? And it's called processing, because remember all this is processing instance, right? Right, so we need to specify the source that we're getting on that from. So processing.js, and JS is short for JavaScript, right? JavaScript is what we're using when you see all these script tags, okay? JS is short for JavaScript, right? Now we need the version of it. The version is 1.4.8. You all seeing that? And then we also need now, right, the name of the file. So the name of the file is processing, right, .min.js. Right? That's it, guys. You already know. There's nothing else to be done. So it's cdn.jsdelivr, okay, .net/processing.js. We have a next / 1.4.8, and we have processing.min.js. Okay, that's it. Now we want to save that by pressing Ctrl and S. When you press Ctrl and S, the asterisk will disappear from here. So if I type something new, like I put those slashes, you can see the asterisk comes, right? See the asterisk come back? So to save it now, when I press Ctrl S, right? When I go down here and I click save, you're gonna see this asterisk go, right? Pay attention to that asterisk because it's gonna disappear, right? So that's how you're sure that you saved your work, when the asterisk is no longer there. All right? So I'm gonna walk around and check on you guys. Now, all we did, all that code that we wrote is to do two things. First, set up the HTML page, right? Then set the canvas, which is that little gray box, right? And after we did that, right, we're gonna be using these things, ellipse and all that. Those ellipse and all those different functions are in a library that is defined by the JavaScript community. So we need to get source of it. That is source right here. Okay? So all these scripts that we're using, we're going to pull in information from the source, right? And yeah, can we save it, right? And after we set up a variable, right? So that we can define the size and the frame rate. How often does the screen update? Right? And then we begin to write our code. So this is the code here that says do an ellipse with the center of the ellipse, right? It's in this position, 200 across, 200 up, and then we set the right the dimensions for that fill that's going to go around, right? And you're going to get to more advanced math, right? You're going to learn about the mathematical properties of ellipse. So that's what those two parameters are talking about, right? We're not going to get into that because you're going to have to learn some maths before we can talk that out, right? So, remember, for each open curly bracket you have, you must have one to close it. And then you have here, semicolon, right, guys? And then after now, right? What we did now, at the end of the script at the bottom here, right? So remember, all this is inside a function. All this is inside one function, right? So we set up the variables to call the element that we name my ID, right? My canvas, right? And we set up the processing, and that's it. We don't have to do that again. You guys could write all different other things now, just by changing the information inside here. You could draw anything you want. All the hard work is done. You just need to save that. Next time you want to draw 3D objects and you want to create a game and you want to do all kind of thing, just remove the information from here and you put in what you want to make this game, right? The way how you want. Okay? You're seeing that? So all we did here was just put the ellipse on the screen. That's all we did. Right? Just put the ellipse on the screen. Now remember, guys, every statement must have a semicolon, right? So now we make the final step and we put that semicolon on the screen. You all see it? It just disappeared? All right, so click File, Save. What disappeared? All right, so make sure you save it, guys. So the asterisk should be there, right? Now, what you want to do, you want to go on your desktop where you just save that file, okay? Right? Just save the file on your desktop. It's on my side here. All right, it's called First Sketch, okay? And yeah, check it out. That's it. That's what you're gonna get. Just get this, right? Just remember that's all the code that we use. That's all. So the first step is to draw units. Right, so I'm gonna come around and check on you guys. So we didn't finish the script. Right? Remember, it's equal A E N, right? Did you put the source? No, you didn't. I didn't put the source. Alright, so guys, I'm gonna put back the code on the screen so that you all can see the source. Make sure that the source is written properly, because if the source is not written properly, it's not gonna work, right? And I'm gonna come back around again. And make sure that you all could see this is what you're supposed to be seeing on your screen, right? That's what you're supposed to be seeing, right? And it should say our canvas on the little left hand side of your screen here, right? I'm gonna put back the code on the screen so you guys can see. And Cassidy, this is what you have missing, right? You didn't put that on the screen. I'm not sure what's the reason, right? Right here. This is what you have missing. Right? Right, so that's expected. Right? So do that. He really do all the time. to the right. Right? You make a mistake. Let's see what the mistake is. Right? Guys, it's okay to make a mistake, okay? That's why I'm here. Let's see if we can see what that mistake is. Yeah, you ready? Right, and then you put this at the pool. Try one. Let us shoot.
That's so annoying.
You didn't define the from this 1 to 150 seconds an hour. Hold on. Very, very end. And then it's a little bit.
The box, yeah, to get rid of I'm on there. I'm too loud. I'm too talkative.
Alright, Cassidy, you finished typing that one? Cassidy?
Find out.
Look at my hand. So much space. Right? How much space there?
Put it.
It's the numbers. Right, so Cassidy? Yes? Class.
I'm told by my computer.
Yes. So everybody make sure that these are equal signs, right? Both of these are equal signs. Don't forget that, right? Right? Everybody don't forget that. Both of those are equal signs. You want to take a look at it? Right, you're right. Yeah, so that you see one of the lessons is easier. That's how much reading I have to do to get so it's a function of C.
Okay, but before we show up, I actually privileged the one because he's created another. It's something Albert Einstein.
Right?
Albert Einstein.
That's the definition.
Albert Einstein didn't create everything. He created keys. You did it wrong. You did it wrong. Good. Come back. What's going on right now?
Alright, so I think I know. Alright, so class, give us a look.
In public. Just be loud a little bit. I know you thought you're a tree. What? 0, 3, 0, 5. 0, 3, 0, 5. 0, 3, 0, 5. Just go. She's screaming back.
Hey, that's it. What's it?
My glasses. Put on. Do I want? Yeah, take it off. Yeah. This is faster. When he takes a nap, I asked you. He said you want to fight. He said you want to fight. That was his stronger. I mean, I'm on her side. Who's in bed? Who's in bed? My father. Everybody, will have to. Right? That was family. Thank you. Let me sing, let me see. Go. Sing a song about it. This is what I'm going to attack. I just easy boy.
is SRC. Those who can. That's it. Right, so let's see what we get.
My one's a perfect. Your head is not perfect. My head is actually so guess what I would do? Guess what I did right now? And 3 times. 4 times. Doing that. It was my glasses. Speed in my glasses. Right, guess what you think you're not put it in half. Glasses. I have not played any game. I'm always what time is it? Who could call that rabbit dog? Yes, me. Okay, go. I'm gonna do it everything. Okay, I think it's so. Who could say I would do all this? Go. I was saying I'm supposed to do this.
All right, so only one resort. Right? Yeah. You clearly didn't type anything wrong there, but maybe something to do with the characters, right? So I'm gonna, Pasha, I'm gonna transfer the correct thing across to you, right? All right, so then next we're gonna fill this circle, guys, right? You're all gonna complete drawing a smiley face. I'm gonna show you all a fun game, and you're gonna try to code for yourself, right? When you go home. No. I'm gonna fix your thing now. I'm gonna bring it and put it on the computer, right? Right? I'm bringing it and put it on the computer. That's what this is. color that we like, all we have to do, guys, is go across here, and just before we draw the ellipse, we write fill. You'll see that fill handle? Right, open and close curly brackets, like that. And the semicolon, and inside here is RGB. Right, so we want yellow. Yellow is what? What two colors we combine to get yellow? You remember the color wheel? Right? So what we're gonna put is 255, right? 255, and we're gonna put 0 here, right? Once you all save that, the asterisk is gonna go, right? And then all you have to do then is just reload the page, and voila, it's yellow. You all seeing that? Right, so guys, all you're doing is putting the fill handle before the ellipse. Right? Everybody do that? Everybody did that? So guys, you're almost finished with this smiley face, right? Right? So we almost finished, guys. Let's focus for 5 minutes. What are you not gonna sit together anymore? Just telling you all that from now. Right? So we fill the ellipse with yellow. Okay, that's what we did here. This code was able to fill the ellipse with yellow, right? Now, the next code we're gonna write, guys, is to do the rest on the screen first, right? You remember? So what we need the eyes, okay? We need the eyes, and we need what? The smile, right? And we need to fill the eyes with the color as well, right? Right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna write a stroke. We want a stroke, right? Let's see. You can put the stroke. So stroke, following that. And the stroke must be black, so we just want 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 for the RGB, right? Stroke is black, right? Now, we need a thickness for the stroke, right? It's like the pencil mark, right? We need that thickness with. You didn't put the semicolon at the end. You wrote everything here? You wrote that? Guys, remember, you have to reload the page to see the update. You have to reload the page to see the update, right? You have to reload the page to see we write in this stroke, right? You all see this stroke there?
Yeah.
All right, so the next step, after we write this stroke, right? We don't want to fill it with anything. So we're gonna put fill, and we're gonna put no fill. Yeah, we want no fill, right? So we're gonna, here, just before this stroke, right? That stroke that we just did, just before we're gonna put no fill. So no, F-I-L, just like that. See it? F-I-L-L, and we want nothing inside it, no fill. Right, so the stroke is just gonna be black, right? And then we can set this the thickness of the stroke now, right? So we do stroke weight, right, which refers to the thickness of the stroke, right? And we want that thickness to be about 2. Right? 2 is gonna be really visible, right? That's it. So if we save that, guys, and we reload our page, right? You see what's going on? You wrote everything that we wrote just now? Who is behind? You're all supposed to have no fill, stroke, and stroke weight. Right? After we set up all that now, we need to draw the arc. All right? So let's draw the arc. Arc, right? Remember, 200 by 200 is our center, right? Looks like that. You can put some space between it. And then we need 150 by 100, right? We want the stroke to be black, right? And we're using the handle PI. You're seeing that? Then put the close bracket and then the semicolon, right? If we save that now and reload the page, right? Check that out. You all see this smile? You see it? I'm just gonna pass and check on you all quickly. Now put this smile there. Stroke rate is 2, right? We're gonna change the stroke rate and make the smile thicker. Right, so no fill. That's supposed to come before the stroke. Huh? 2, yeah, stroke rate is 2, right? We want it to be as thick as the outer thing, right? You want it to be too absurd, right? So if we change it to, let's change it to 10.
What?
Yeah, we just want to change it to 10 so that you guys can see the distinction, right? Got it. You see how thick that smile is? Ooh. Right, he's getting angry. Okay? Right now, you all keep it that too, eh? My smile is angry, or you're not supposed to be angry. Okay? Right? Right, so look, you're learning that you can draw anything with code. So instead of drawing on the screen with your hand, right, and with the tools, you could program and draw anything on the drawing. Right? This is how all the game characters and so on is developed. You're learning how to do it in 2D. It can be done in 3D. I'm going to show you all a really fun and interactive game. And you all can try and do it yourself. Right? But remember, whatever place snake and ladder before? Yeah. Monopoly? Yeah. Right. Everybody, no, are they reaching arc as yet? What's going on? Arc 200, 200. Define the center of the arc, right? We only want half of the circle. We only want it, right? We want the line to be black, right? So we're using the handle PI at the end, and we close it back, right? So, guys, what's next? The 2 eyes, right? You remember the 2 eyes? The 2 eyes on the smiley face? Alright, so let's put in the 2 eyes very quickly, guys. So to put in the eyes, remember, we need 2 more ellipses, right? But those ellipses are gonna be the eyes. So we need to define the first ellipse, right? And we want to set the center of that ellipse. So we're using 250 right? By 200 for the first one. So we know is the center this direction, but this direction 150 about right here for the ice. Okay? So that's what we say 250 and 200 that we just wrote. Right? And then now we had to define the radius. Right? So we want it to be very, very small. We want the ice to be small, right? So we do 10 by 10. Okay? That's it. So that's for one eye. Now it needs a fill, but we ain't filling that as yet. So we're just gonna save it, guys. And let's take a look at how one eye would look. Look at that. You see? One eye. That's one eye we don't put in there, guys. You see that? Yeah, because remember this thing is really thick, right? The smile is really thick on lines, right? So we could change that up a bit, right, and make it regular, right? So I'm gonna put my thickness back down to about 3, right? Yours not working? All right, look at that. Right? So you have to see it now. Right, we're going on cascade. Yeah, because it's a different location to the next eye. Right? Guys, remember the body spaces, right?
Yeah, no.
After the commas. And exactly as I have it, it's exactly as it's supposed to type. You're gonna get it right? Right? Programming is unforgiving when you're not diligent. Right? You have to take your time and type it properly. Right? You're gonna frustrate yourself, okay?
Just treat students.
So everybody now has the one the eye, the one eye. Alright, so let's put in the next eye, guys. Alright, so let's put in the next eye now, guys. You all ready? We're gonna put in the final eye, okay? For the smiley face, because we have one eye alone, right? Let's put in the next eye, right? So here we're gonna specify the lips. You all seeing it? Right, now remember, this eye is at a different location, right? It's closer to the left of the screen. Closer to the left. Alright? Remember that? So it's not going to be greater than 200. Right? So it's closer to the middle on this side, which is about 150, but we're going to put 153. Right? And it's still in the center of the screen, center of the up position, right? So we put 200, same center as all the other ones. Right? And then after, we put the same 10 for the thickness, right? And for the radius, right? 10, 10. Right? So we're going to have the next eye looking identical to the first one. Right? Let's see. Look at that. Voila. Look. No, the other thing is filling the colors of the eyes. Right? We're going to fill in the colors of the eyes. You see it? So look, you do it now. Same yellow circle? Alright. 1 second. Alright, so guys, this ellipse is for the first eye, right? And the next ellipse is for the second eye, right? So we could fill them if we wish, you know. We could fill them with color. Right? So we write fill, right? Just now. We write in fill. Make sure you have what we have here. We fill in. What color we want the eyes to be? Pink. You're gonna mix the RGB together as the pink? Black? Alright. So black is 0, 0, 0. That's black, right? So we fill the first eye, right? And we can take a look at that. Now the eyes are black, right? So I'm gonna come around. We are not finished, right? I'm gonna come around and check out the guys and make sure you're finished this time, right? Sure. I can tell you no fill is a capital F. That's the problem, right? Capital F. That's the same, right? Now they're gonna fix the others now. one L you have. So it's two L's. Guys, if you all don't look at it properly, you're gonna
Why is my have a big forehead?
right guys? You know
Sir, how do we make it? How do we make it?
So it was second, right? Don't see last time. Yeah, should be.
Do not ask it. That's what she said. That one doesn't make sense. That's what she said.
Alright, so everybody have this one in case something comes up. Alright, so that's it, guys. You all think it was fun?
Yeah.
Right? So remember, right? You all don't have to type this over again. All you need now is to remove whatever is here, right? And then you can put the other game and stuff that you want to play right in. Alright? The code for your game, you're gonna put that code right there. Okay, guys? You all remember that? Will you all remember that? Alright, very good. Yeah. You can print it out? You can print it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can print it out. No, you bring it back tomorrow, right? Yeah. What's it? What he tell them company? So it only take out, send it on the WhatsApp thing.
Right.
So you'll have it.
I told you what I told them.
Break room? Jeez.